Hi everyone, this is Cicilia from UNAIR channel. I hope everyone is doing well and in a healthy condition amidst this pandemic that seems like it's never ending. What a strange time for us. But I can see that the animosity of the students and other scholars in the educational era or in the educational aspect are still high. And thank you for all of your enthusiasm. And today we're going to be talking about the international student recruitment of Universitas Airlangga. But before we move on to the main session, I will introduce you to our prominent guest speaker of the day. We are now joined by Dr. YUNI SARI AMALIA as Deputy Secretary of Directorate of Academic Affairs at Universitas Airlangga. Dr. YUNI SARI, time is yours.
Thank you so much, Mbak Cicilia Putri. You look forever young.
Thank you.
And as Mbak Cicilia said today, that we see unexpected impact of this pandemic era, which is we see that there is a trend in increasing the number of students. This includes the international students. So let me introduce myself. My name is YUNI SARI AMALIA, and I currently serve as the Deputy Director for Direktorat of Academic Affairs of Universitas Airlangga.
Now, talking about Universitas Airlangga, what is that? Where is it located? Can you probably explain a bit about Universitas Airlangga or UNAIR to our viewers out there who are probably not yet familiar with UNAIR?
Well, Universitas Airlangga, I'm biased to say, but it is one of the best university in Indonesia. So, Universitas Airlangga, we carry out a motto that is a smart university. It is located in Surabaya and was established in 1954. And what is a smart university? Let me elaborate that a little bit. So we have a smart education for all, meaningful research and community service, advancing innovation and enterprising, responsive and lean management, and top up tangible and intangible resources utilization. So with this smart university, we also have a philosophy. Our motto is that all our students, lecturers, and all the civitas academics, we have excellence with morality.
Very nice.
In addition, Mbak Cicilia, we love all the abbreviation. We love
That's true. So we have the smart abbreviation, and then the excellence with morality. And then, is there any other tagline for UNAIR?
The tagline that is like currently is UNAIR Hebat.
UNAIR Hebat.
It carries in two languages. In Bahasa Indonesia, Hebat means great, and also in English we have abbreviation of humble, excellent, brave, agile, and transcendent.
Wow, that sounds very comprehensive, very complete. So with all of those, the mentioned aspects of Universitas Airlangga, can you also briefly explain how many study programs does UNAIR have, and also how many faculties, and what are the areas that are offered in UNAIR?
For sure. So we currently have one young faculty, but this young faculty energizes us already with their achievements. Currently, we have 15 faculties in total, plus one postgraduate school. So we have in total of 174 study programs. So all the young people out there, if you feel that your possible potential future is within your passionate field, just take a look at all of these study programs at Universitas Airlangga, because I can assure you one of them belongs to you.
Wow, that's very encouraging. Now I want to go into UNAIR again. With all of those mentioned aspects, I'm sure UNAIR has attracted many attention, not only locally but also globally. Now let's focus more on the international aspects or the international student of Universitas Airlangga. So what are the available international programs at UNAIR, Ibu?
Well, we have two different programs. We have non-degree programs and also we have degree programs. We have many different facilities. We have our own hospitals. We have the Institute of Tropical Disease. We have, out of all of these faculties, they are, all of those study programs, they are actually divided or categorized into 4 different categories of sciences. One of them is health sciences, number 2 is life sciences, and then number 3 is technology sciences and social humanities sciences.
Okay, so what about the international students, Ibu? How many students are there and what programs are available for them to take?
Let me define you what an international student is, but Cicilia. So if you're like asking, am I an international student? Who is international student? It is defined as anybody, any student that is non-Indonesian. And so because they're non-Indonesian, they are required to have a permit to study in Indonesia. And the programs that are currently available, believe it or not, you can actually join in. Some of them, or a lot of them, they are at a free cost. So right. They're basically
so
available
there's no
for
tuition
free.
fee.
No tuition fee.
That's nice.
But also, if you want to join the non-degree program, they probably are some fees, but at a fraction of cost.
Right.
And then these non-degree programs can also be credit earning or credit transfer available for your future degree programs. So this can be, we have a couple of programs such as Amarta, Lingua, which is community outreach program where you can actually learn Bahasa Indonesia for free and online. But if you say like, oh, actually I want something that is just specifically made for me, then you should have a tailor-made program. These are all the information available global.unair.ac.id in the new normal.
Okay. And then for the degree programs, Ibu, what is that? What's the degree programs?
The degree programs, it's actually, they're divided into 2 different programs. One of the examples is the International undergrad programs, and the other one is the International postgraduate programs. And the International undergraduate programs and also the International postgraduate programs is really one of the coolest things that you could try out. Why? Because you actually can learn from the comfort of your home, and you can gain an internationally standard quality education at Universitas Airlangga without leaving the safety and comfort of your home. And this degree or this program is renowned and recognized by the Ministry of Education, Republic of Indonesia, and also internationally. So we have a lot of collaborations with international universities as well, and thus the curriculum is in internationally standard-based curriculum.
So, as you can hear from the explanation, if you don't want to spend a little or like a long time abroad, you can just join the short programs. But if you do want to get immersed in the new culture, you can join us at the international degree programs. Now, let's first talk about the non-degree programs, Ibu. What things are covered in the non-degree programs? What are the benefits for the international students?
For sure, Ms. Cecile. So again, it is actually created to the highest comfort and convenience of the participants. So the tuition fees are often waived, and it is conducted as an online learning or in the format of MOOC or massive open online courses and you will receive a certificate of attendance, you have academic transcript, and as I mentioned before, it could also be eligible for a credit earning or credit transfer. So we are looking forward to see you, each of you, to participate in these non-degree programs. You will also have the benefits of an international exposure and experiences because students from all over the world are joining this program, and Indonesian students from all over Indonesia are in these classes. So you can merge and mingle and have that international exposure that you are looking for.
So don't you guys worry about your mobility moving here and there internationally even, because we will deliver our programs online, and I think that's a very good deal provided by UNAIR. You don't have to pay for anything, you just have to be there, sign up, and then you just have to get your laptop on with a good internet connection, of course. By the way, if I want to know more about the program, the non-degree programs, Ibu, what should I do, or where should I look, Ibu?
You can have a look at the Airlangga Global Engagement website, or it's abbreviated to global.unair.ac.id. But there is some eligibility that you should have a look, that you should assume first. For the undergrad and university scholar or postgraduate, you should at least have or earn the GPA of 3.0 out of the 4.0 scale. And then you should also assume a fair command of English because a lot of the introduction and a lot of the instruction are conducted in English. So at least you should have like IELTS more than 5.5, TOEFL or ITP more than 500, and IBT for more than 80. And then you should also apply an online application. And that's it. They are made simple so that you can join in and participate simply, and also you can join in right away.
That sounds very simple, and I'm sure everyone can understand what you have mentioned before. And yeah, as Ibu Yuni just mentioned before, so the eligibility criteria are you have to be an undergraduate student or graduate students, or at least university scholars with a cumulative GPA of 3 out of 4. You also have to have a fair command of English, because can you imagine if you can't speak English in an international community? That's gonna be hard to imagine. And then plus, you first also have to complete an online application. Don't forget about that. And then, yeah, the AGE, the Airlangga Global Engagement, will also be there to help you, to assist you throughout the whole procedure. Wow, that's interesting. That's an interesting discussion on the non-degree programs. What about if we move on now to the degree programs? Ibu?
Oh, sure. Let's discuss about our degree programs.
So what are the degree programs, Ibu? And then you mentioned earlier about the International Undergraduate Program and International Postgraduate Programs. Maybe some of us still don't know about the differences of those two programs. Can you explain a bit, Ibu?
For sure. So basically, International Undergraduate Programs it was born due to the request or the demands of the Indonesian students or students in Indonesia that would like to have internationally standard based curriculum and quality education. And so here at our international undergraduate programs at Universitas Airlangga, we provide the curriculums that are sound, profound, linked internationally. Also, we have a lot of collaborations with universities abroad so that the degree or the credits earned can be transferred or acknowledged nationally and also internationally. And we also have atmosphere where you are actually will be linked with many different students around the world, instructors, experts, not just from the academic institution, but also can be expert from industries, workplace, NGOs, also, for instance, at the World or United Nations.
Right.
So these are very exciting. So I urge you to have a look at the websites of the IUP. It is available at iup.unair.ac.id.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's for the undergraduate, yeah, Ibu, yeah?
Yeah. So this is for the undergraduate. Let me repeat again. So it's the iup.unair.ac.id, and then also for the international postgraduate programs, or IPP. You can have a look around at ppmb.unair.ac.id.
As for the requirements for the IUP, can you probably briefly explain, Ibu, about the requirements and eligibility criteria of applicants?
So basically, we receive everybody. Who is everybody? We accept the Indonesian applicants as well as the non-Indonesian applicants or international applicants. But they must assume already they're high school graduates. And as I stated before, they should have one of these, IELTS or TOEFL or IBT. And then it should be also in healthy condition.
Of course, naturally.
Yeah, mentally and physically. Apart from that, the candidate to be or the participant to be should also prepare a portfolio. What is portfolio? It should have like a letter of motivation, letter of personal statement, and then student report ready for their application. And everything is completed, done online. So you do not need to worry that you're not being safe being outside of your home. You can just complete it anywhere and at any time.
Fantastic. And as you can hear earlier, that the program is not only meant for international students, but also Indonesian students. So for those of you guys who would like to get immersed in the international atmosphere, you can simply join our program at International Undergraduate Program. And is the application process still open, Ibu?
Yes, but you better hurry.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Because the deadline is approaching. The 11th of July is the very latest deadline for the application. So you better get yourself ready and just joining in. Check it out to our website, and please let us know if you have any problems and so on. We have help desk to help you with.
So don't forget to check out the website at iup.unair.ac.id. Okay, done with the non-degree programs. For the degree programs. What about the international postgraduate programs, Ibu? What is that? And then does it have a different procedure with the IUP?
We have something that is similar, something that is different. Currently, we have 44 master's programs and 15 doctoral programs. And one of them is a non-scholarship. So you should apply just as a regular program at ppmb.unair.ac.id. And all of the requirements are provided in there. And
That's
then
right.
the option number 2, so if you're thinking like, oh, I actually wanted to join, but I would like to have some scholarship on top of that, we also provide some scholarship.
Yay! So there will be scholarships for us, for the
Yes.
applicants. That sounds wonderful. So can you tell us about the scholarship, like the schemes of the scholarship, Ibu?
Sure. The first scholarship is KNB or KNB. This is actually provided or sponsored by the Ministry of Education of Republic of Indonesia. And this is in Bahasa Indonesia called Kemitraan Negara Berkembang.
Right.
So this scholarship is actually available or provided to potential students from the developing countries to get their degree at Universitas Airlangga especially. And this is available in the wide range of study programs. From the medical to the social humanities. And And this scholarship is actually founded in 2018, and currently we have already had more than 1,000 recipients. So to be exact, approximately 1,200 recipients that have graduated or enjoyed this type of scheme, or the recipients of this scholarship.
Wow, and then is there any other form of scholarship? Maybe I can't get through KNB because it's too difficult and there are so many applicants. What about other scholarship, maybe from UNAIR?
Oh yes, we also have what we call Airlangga Development Scholarship. This is a scholarship that is tailored to our outstanding international students from developing countries all around the world, and also these are available for them to pursue in a master's degree program, in doctoral programs as well. So it has numerous benefits. So what are the benefits?
What are the benefits of those scholarships? What do the scholarships cover, Ibu?
Right.
Usually.
So for non-Indonesian, so ADS or Airlangga Development Scholarship is actually provided for the non-Indonesian. Who are non-Indonesian? So if you reside not in Indonesia, or you are not Indonesian residing in Indonesia, so we encourage you to apply for this scholarship. So this is very exciting because if you would like to join in our international and good quality education, then you should try out our scholarship, the ADS, and also joining our study programs at Universitas Airlangga. If you want to know more about it, you can also check it out at global.unair.ac.id.
What about the allowance? Like sometimes, or like most of the times, yeah, student would like to get some scholarship because they want to know how much, like for example, the allowance that the scholarship provide, for them to calculate whether or not it's possible for them to join or pursue their postgraduate degrees.
Yes, so we have a similar type of benefits between the one issued by the ministry,
Right.
And also the one issued by Airlangga, Universitas Airlangga. So there is a set of allowance, stipend or a living allowance, and then also visa conversion fee support, and then also we have dormitory allowance, insurance, and also some support with the Indonesian language courses. With the ministry one, it has some kind of support for the round trip airfare, which ADS do not have currently, but it has some other perks or benefit. What are those? So actually, if you are an outstanding student and you complete your degree before the set time, less than 2 years for master's and less than 3 years for the doctoral program, and you go beyond, above and beyond of the
Above
required.
and beyond, it has to be extra.
Yes. You will receive some financial incentive from Universitas Airlangga, provided that you have gone through all the milestones and the minimum requirement of publication. So if you are that student, you are the go-getter students, please do think about our programs and think about joining into our scholarship scheme.
That sounds like a complete package. So what about the deadlines, Bu?
The ministry's one, unfortunately, you just missed it because it's ended in May. But lucky that Airlangga Development Scholarship is open all year long.
All year long.
When you're ready, come and join us for the scholarship.
That sounds amazing. So for those of you who missed the chance to listen to Ibu Yuni, who just now talked about the the scholarships provided by Universitas Airlangga. They are the KNB Scholarship and also the ADS Scholarship. For more information, you can also check on global.unair.ac.id or at ppmb@unair.ac.id. And then what about the application assistance? Sometimes it's so hard to apply for a program, especially for international programs. What can I do, or what can all of those students do if they encounter some difficulties or some problems in applying for their programs?
No need to worry, Cecile, because at the website, PPMB is the registrar or the admissions office, and they provide the online help desk for international and Indonesian students, and then also we have contact person and help desk that routes you to many different units at Universitas Airlangga. So even at our Directorate of Academic Affairs, we have help desks that are there to help you in many different formats. So you can access us through WhatsApp, Telegram, emails, phone calls.
Okay, thank you so much, Ibu Yuni, for your wonderful explanation. I think we've been having a very fruitful discussion, very informative, very comprehensive for all of our viewers out there. So don't just stop at being a local citizen, but also keep moving forward and become a global citizen. Join us at Universitas Airlangga and see you at our next session at UNAIR channel.